Hey, welcome to 209coach.com. I just want to do a video for you here of Aaron Judge and Kerry Carpenter, and I just want to kind of show you what the modern swing is starting to more evolve into. Those of you who have had a history of baseball, and if you watch players like Babe Ruth, and if you watch players like from the 70s and 80s and even down to the 2000s, you can definitely see that there's been a change of swing mechanics. This is just the way baseball is. This is how all sports are, okay? And it's not stagnant, and the way things are right now, I wouldn't be surprised in another 20 years that with all the analytics that are out there, that the baseball or softball swing starts to change to some degree or another. And those players or people or fans that are stuck on something having to stay stagnant or the same, they need to realize that the technology out there right now is so sophisticated that they're giving players information in order for them to be as successful as they can, especially in the MLB with players now, pitchers throwing over 100 miles per hour. You have to literally take away frames from your swing. You have to start to make modifications in order to be able to be or get caught up with the technology of what's going on in pitching as well. Now, what I'm going to explain to you is, in my opinion, this is what is going on, and me as a coach, I've been teaching this for a while, and I've been having a lot of success with pretty much all of my students applying this philosophy or this technique or this system. Now, basically what I do with my students, I basically tell them, let's put all the weight, 100% of the weight on your back leg. Okay, start there. Now, what I do for a drill with them, just like you see here with Aaron Judge and Kerry Carpenter, I basically tell them, just lift your front leg, and I want you to feel like 100% of your weight is on your back leg. Okay, this is the beginning. Now, the way you do this is you want to, as you're lifting your front leg, you want to feel as though your tailbone is facing towards the pitcher, or your back pocket is rotating towards the pitcher. Now, if you do this and you get your leg to kind of be tilted at an angle, in other words, you can see how their belt buckles right now is pretty level. Now, watch what happens as they lift their front leg. Obviously, there's been a transition here from a level belt, okay, with both these players, went from a level belt. Now you can see that their belt is kind of facing in this way, okay? This right here will help you to stay balanced on your front leg as you're rotating your tailbone towards the pitcher. Another thing you want to be looking at too as you do this, if you do it correctly, your belt buckle, instead of facing direct opposite side batter's box view, will be facing more in the direction of the catcher now. The reason why is because of the rotation of the tailbone towards the pitcher. Now, if you do this, I assure you that you will be able to stay on your back leg. Again, the reason you want to do this, and this is why I teach it, is because it teaches you to stay back. It teaches you not to lunge. It teaches you to control your tempo, and it teaches you to have very smooth tempo. So basically, if you do this very slowly and methodically, you really want to learn to control your ability to coil that back hip. You want to control staying on your back side. And one thing I highly recommend is just kind of staying back, but kind of hover your front foot to toe touch, just kind of like you're just sticking it out there, as 100% of your weight is on your back leg. Now, by doing this, if you learn to control this particular move here that you see with these two players here, think about it. You are not going to early commit to any pitches you don't want to hit. You can control the way you are hovering. You can control the way you're coiling the hip. Therefore, you're going to be able to see the ball better. You're going to be able to execute your swing the way you want, not being rushed, not overcommitting to pitches you don't want to hit. Now, will you get fooled once in a while? Of course, but this will definitely minimize it. Another thing you want to do once you're doing this move, when I watch what's going on with both of them, watch their back elbow. As they're doing this, they're coiling the back hip towards the pitcher, and they're coiling their upper body where their back elbow works up, back, and behind them. Up, back, and behind them. Now, you apply this back pull back, this resistance of the top hand pulling back along with that hip coil and hovering your back foot, your front foot forward as you stay back. this creates tremendous power. It's like a rubber band being stretched to its fullest so that once you get to toe touch, not heel plant, you're able to do a torso tilt and just explode into the ball. Now you're going to be able to do this according to your timing and your tempo, not letting the pitcher dictate to you when you're going to hit. Now again, you're going to get fooled once in a while, but this again will help you to minimize that ability, that problem that a lot of players have where they lunge forward, they hit off their front foot, they hit off a heel plant, and the hands literally drop down. And when you start to do that, you're going to add extra frames to your swing. Now, all of you know, in baseball, in softball, pitchers are getting tremendously quick where they're throwing over 100 miles per hour. You do not have time to be wasting on doing all these extra moves. This particular hitting system teaches you not to have extra moves. It helps you just to stay back. It helps you just to hover that front foot out there, that front leg out there, and you're able to hit off a toe touch, not heel plant. And that, along with the torso tilt and the coiling of the lower body, allows you to have tremendous power. Now, some of you might disagree with this hitting system or technology, but I'm telling you, me as a coach and many other coaches that I've talked to personally that are teaching this, I'm telling you the success that we're having with our students as far as them being able to have more power, seeing the ball better, and all these other benefits that go along with this system, it's a win-win situation. Now, I hope you like this video. Please give me a like, and I know a lot of you might disagree with me, but I know a lot of you will agree with me as well. But again, I'm just here to give out information that what I've been teaching, what other coaches have been teaching who have had tremendous success with staying back, coiling that lower body, coiling that upper body, and just hovering that front leg forward, not lunging, but hovering that front leg forward, and from there, applying that torso tilt with the pullback. I hope you like this video. Please give me a like, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.